there are books that are at the opposite end of the spectrum with regards dealing with babies from the minute they're born. In fact, probably even before then. But so if you've got a particular approach, you can go out and you can find a book that that works for you and that reinforces what you want to do. And I think that there is no right way. There's only there are lots of right ways, I think. Although because we're not comfortable with certain books that are that advocate a very regimented approach, for example, there's no doubt that they work. We know people that have applied those, like the Gina Ford book, for example, Contented Little Baby. We know people that have used those to great success, and they've got hugely well-adjusted, happy, malleable children that are a real pleasure and that have been fantastic sleepers. But at the same time, we were very uncomfortable with that book, so we went to the opposite end of the spectrum, which is the 3 in a bed book, which I know has got some real detractors. There are a lot of people that would throw their hands up in horror still about having your baby in bed with you. And if we were drinkers, and this is part of the problem, if we were drinkers, then we probably wouldn't feel confident about having children in your bed. But we were told that we were told by professionals that unless you've had a few drinks, there's no way that you can squash your baby. So we didn't have any close shaves or anything like that, and we thought it was a hugely positive experience. But our children aren't as good sleepers as a lot of children are. Now that might be either a downside to something that is a genuinely flawed approach, or it might be that it is a necessary byproduct of a really good approach that will have really good positive outcomes in the long run for your children, because you were so close to them and they were so felt so secure in those first weeks and months and years even. So we don't know, but it was the approach that we felt really comfortable with. And we've got Raising Boys, that book, or is it Raising a Boy? I can't remember. And we've got Raising Girls. So there are millions of books out there, and people just have to look at them and see what they feel comfortable with, really.